what we do is we bring out inmates from the Canyon County Jail, and we either walk them out on the streets picking up roadside trash. We bring them to the landfill. We have them help the customers here. One minute he was helping me, the next minute I turned around, he was down on the ground. He goes, you know, he wasn't sure if he had tripped or what the case may have been. And another inmate at that time kind of rolled him over, and I noticed at that point he wasn't breathing, he wasn't conscious. So I ran back to the vehicle to get a CPR mask and radio for help. And by the time I got back, one of the guys, Timothy Cox, had already pulled his shirt open and was administering CPR to him, you know, doing compressions. He was on trash. I mean, there were things underneath him that it was hard for us to clear a spot, you know, for Lester to be able to lay there. So at that point, Timothy, you know, Cox, that was doing the compressions, said, "Bags, I think I cracked 4 of his ribs." So I grabbed his hand and I just continued. I said, "Just continue doing compressions." I said, "Don't worry about that, you know, let's just keep this going."
If they hadn't been there, by the time the paramedics would have arrived, he'd have been dead. And on that day, they got a chance to give back something to society in ways that I'm sure none of them would ever have envisioned. Old guy collapses, they run over and do CPR, and I hope that they know that they saved this guy's life, because their role in this is every bit as important as my role, the emergency room docs, the paramedics, the cardiologists. It's not my calling to find out why they didn't die that day, but I enjoy the part that I get to play in giving them a chance to have more time to figure out what it was they were supposed to do next.
No, I have really, a year later, I have done really good. But the summer was busy, and that makes a difference. And now it's a fight with the refrigerator and me really bad. And I've cleaned this house enough, washed and did all that, you know.
But you were back doing everything he did before.
Yes.
His garden, his flowers, his mowing and his irrigating, and he's doing it all.
I just know that he knew what he was doing, but he had all his whole crew around him, helping him, you know. Yeah. And from the time I was in the hospital in Boise, I just don't remember nothing for about a week and a half, 2 weeks, you know. Something so hard to believe that you can take and open a person wide open, and take the vein out of your leg and put it all in there and put it all back together. Thank you. That's about all I dare say, because I'm going to cry.